This is the future.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigval Green here and welcome back to another video. So we're going to open this one up with the Harley Quinn Raven fight. So we got my boy Swamp Thing here. It's not the... I think we got the Swamp Thing in the Dark Knight soul rates where he is immune to dot, or in another soul rate. I'm pretty sure there's something that's immune to dot, but it's not this one. I might be mistaken, but this dude will be immune to damage from Special 1 and Special 2, but that's not really a problem for this team because we don't need to deal damage with those abilities, we just need to be able to use them because we're going to still be able to stack the darkness regardless, and we're going to be able to still stun him with Harley regardless. We're gonna have level 6 Gut Killer on Raven, level 4, excuse me, Dark Metal cards on Harley, and level 4 Prometheum Sword on EPI for the passive stats. That's a stun, and boy, oh boy, like... As I said, the Dark Metal cards work very well with Harley's passive, that gives her more damage against stun targets, and they seem to work very well with the Raven Darkness as well. Look at this. This is just too much for something. He did a valiant effort to resist this, let's be honest. He made us not deal damage with the specials. That's most likely made him survive one more Kagan. It's just too much for him. It's really just too much at this point. Now, moving on to the next one, we got over here Sigval. Why are you using this team? Didn't you say this team is dumb and we shouldn't use it? Well, yeah, what I said is that you should put Deathstroke in your weakest team. And because the time it takes for you to do the special twos with Deathstroke will take time from that team dealing damage. And your Kinflan Sakuman might not be your weakest team, so you want to leave Kinflan Sakuman in there alone to do his damage, to do his stuff, and to not be bothered by that 1 minute of special twos from Deathstroke. But the thing is, I only had 2 teams available, so the choice was between should I put him with Kinflan Sakuman or with Manta. And keep in mind, we need to kind of calculate the damage regardless of the special tree of King. Because the special tree is gonna be there regardless, no matter how much time we have at our disposal. This was the only boss alive, so I did not have a choice to split them to different bosses, so their percentage held to deal more. So, yeah, I chose to put him with King, and I might have needed to put him with Manta, though we'll see how that goes. I didn't really make the full calculations of that, but yeah, basically he's worth using with King and not with Manta if the percentage damage that they did, the damage outside of the percentage damage that they did is gonna be more than Manta. Which might be the case, might not be, but we'll get into that in a second. Right now, let's just focus on this one. And I failed to combo and chop there, my bad. Bro, like, there's something weird with Deathstroke when I randomly tag him in. Because if you don't tag him from a combo and you randomly tag him in, you're not going to be able to do the last swipe of your full combo. But for some reason, I get a brain fart moment where I am unsure where the end of that combo really is. Because of the genius who had the idea to make this third tap the same animation as the swipe for Deathstroke. Thank you so much, my dude. You're making my life worse at this point. Also, I have no gears on Dr. Fate. You might be wondering, why is that? I have a very good reason for that. I forgot to put them on, okay? You're off for phase 2. And because we need to do phase 1 to phase 2 with King Raven. And yeah, we forgot to put them on. But it's okay, it's not like he's gonna be tagged in too much. Getting a little bit jumpy here. Dr. Fate back in. Again, we need to apply the dot from a jump attack. If you do not have Beta Club, don't play King like this. I need to mention it every single time I use King like this. Because then you get a bunch of new players jumping with King around and wondering why they are not dealing dot damage. I mean, it's an artifact. If you don't have Beta Club, don't jump like that. Jump there, special tree. Honestly, the jump was the right play in that specific scenario, even if I did not have the Beta Club. Another special tree in there. We're going to go with 3 hits, combo interruption, 3 hits, combo interruption, 3 hits, combo interruption. Jump attack, special tree. And yeah, this fight went well enough. I think this team was kind of pushed to the limit of how much it could achieve with the resources at hand. So I'm okay with the result. That went well enough. Now for the Black Manta fight. Look, I don't think he can clean this one up. But I really wanted to see how much... I mean, he was my only team left, so it's not like I had a choice anyway. But I really wanted to see how far he can go with Classic Wonder Woman and Vixen. He's gonna have the level 4 Jokerized Batarangs, that's gonna put him at 4 fast attack hits, that's gonna be very helpful. Vixen in there for a slightly more attack, depending on how many debuffs are on the opponent, and Wonder Woman there for the crit damage. The crit damage is definitely gonna be a huge help. First up, we're not gonna use any specials, we want to match her super move with our own super move. Not sure how worthwhile that was, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, so super move with this, and tag Vixen in there to tank it. Not sure I needed to tag Vixen to tank it, but better safe than sorry at this point. Manta back in there, we did not lose the stacks, thankfully, and even if we did, we have 4 fast attack hits, they would have been back in no time. Now I'm trying to push all the way to the corner, so we can start using specials on her. There we go, she's in the corner, and we're going to use the special 2. So why the special 2? At level 4 Batarang, the poison effect that's gonna allow us to deal a ton more damage with our basic attack hits is going to not have such high duration. So considering the duration that is right now, after applying it with a special, and that's how you apply it, it's gonna last for 2 full combos. And special 3, I can't do that after 2 full combos. Special 2, after 2.5, so it's gonna be far better. Ideally, I think we should have used special 1, but as I said previously, I'm not used to the special 1 animation because you never end up using that. Nobody cares about that one. That's the special Manta you never use. So I'm not comfortable combo interrupting after that animation, so I'm not gonna do that, though it might have been more optimal and I might need to upgrade that at some point and start using it. Another special 2 in there, re-engage the combo, and obviously we're applying burning effects, so you might be like, well, that's good. But it doesn't really matter because I don't think she's got any defense anyway. And I think we got close to maximum armor pierce anyway. Also, if you wanna see the duration of the poison, because the game, yet again, displays in the most stupid way the debuffs that we're applying. Like, my man, I really care. Like, the thing that I care most in this fight, as you guys can see, is the fact that she's got the super move buff active. That's very useful information for me. And the fact that we reset the Manta passive, something that's gonna reset every single time we use a special, and something that does not influence my gameplay in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, they are there. They are there. What's not there is the duration of the Jokerized Batarang Venom. But you can see it in the Vixen stacks, because the Vixen stacks are going to turn from 4 to 3 while we're in the middle of the special 2 animation, because the poison applies at the end of it, and while we're in the middle of it, it's kind of reaches the point where the duration expires. So it's about slightly more than 2 full combos of basic attack hits. But yeah, this is as far as Manta goes. So this is an okay amount of damage. Like, look, it's decent performance. Not too mad about this one. Would have loved it if you one-shot that thing, don't get me wrong. Okay, so now with Boss Harley. So as I said in the previous video, with Venom Collapse with Beta Club, you are going to have a far better time if you stack 2 full lethal stacks with Brainiac and then tag Venom Collapse for 1 combo, and that's most likely gonna one-shot the fight. I've only seen this in other videos, never tried it, but I'm going to try it myself right now. And I think that some of you pointed it out is to not do that because you might get unusual gameplay. Well, let's put that to the test, and I don't think I don't think that happens. Though to be fair, this fight did not have a damage cap, so it might be related to that. So we're going full stacks Brainiac, and then we're going to apply the dot with Venom Collapse while on the Darkest Night form, so that it's a percentage health damage swipe. Another special 1. Okay, we're going to tank that. Another special 1, we're at 10 stacks. Now for the Venom Collapse tagging in part. Okay, so she's... I mean, look, she's combo and chopped, though maybe I should have done that, because you can combo and chop her after 2 hits if she's in the corner. Would have been quite a nuisance to push her all the way to the corner, though. Another special 2 in there. And she's quite close to Super Move, so I tagged in Power Girl. And she doesn't use Super Move on Power Girl. That's amazing. That's... ah, boy, that's so annoying. Okay, so we're in Darkest Night form. Now we need to be patient, because we need to do 3 hits into a swipe. That's the only thing we can do, and in order to be able to do that, she needs to be very, very close to us. And that's gonna be after the special. Swipe right, and boy! What is this? This is absolutely disgusting. 226 mil dot damage. This synergy is absolutely and utterly broken. Do I have a problem with it? Not really. I do have a problem with Beta Club not being free-to-play friendly and being a pay-to-win artifact, but with this existing, I don't have a problem. Like, I personally think nothing in Injustice Mobile should be nerfed. Because, like, at the end of the day, it's not a PvP game. If you do well in raids and stories, you're not gonna affect other people. I mean, in league raids, it's gonna be like a ranking. But look, the rewards in league raids are really not worth going for the ranking. Unless you're really farming for that all blades. But boy, that was definitely something. That was definitely something. Over here we got the level 4 Promethean Sword on Martian on Deathstroke. We got, that's a fun fact, that's actually his sword. Last Sword of Salvation on Martian Manta is gonna get tagged in over here to tank the super move. Okay, we might have a little bit of a problem here. Look, now I remember why this happened. So this dude has got the same passive as boss Black Adam in... I think the one in Advent of Chaos had it, where he deals increased damage based on the fullness of the power bar. There's a ton of ways they're going to display how much damage a character is gonna deal to you, or the fact that the character is gonna deal more damage to you. There might be like, oh, this dude has got increased lethal attack chance, this dude has got increased crit chance, this dude has got increased damage on specials or basic attack. It's all of those are absolute garbage. None of those matter. But when you see more damage based on the fullness of the power bar, you better fear that boss, because it's gonna one-shot the crap out of all your characters. That Martian Manta had full defense, my dudes. Full defense, and that was a 100 mil with a super move. And this rogue is gonna die too, but that's nice, because now I get to show you something. Look, this something is not gonna be like useful in most scenarios, unless you're dumb and you end up in this very specific scenario. But it's gonna be a way to do the combo with Serbanshi, which is quite fun. So, she's got quite a weird swipe down animation that makes her do double swipe down, hit 2 times, and that animation will allow her to flawlessly do a God Killer infinite combo while the enemy is in the corner. So that's amazing, and we're going to keep doing that. Our special one is got to disable zone, swipe down, re-engage the combo, swipe down, re-engage the combo. Special 3, though we need to block to combo and chopped over here. And look, I could have combo and chopped it all the way towards the end, but this is more fun, okay? Could have combo and chopped it anything. I don't have a problem with that, unless I lag and it fails randomly because of that. But unless that's the case, I really don't have a problem with that. But this is just fun. And I really like her animation. I think she's the only character in the game that hits twice when using a swipe down. Let me know in the comments if you know of any character that does that too, but... yeah, quite interesting. And she did her best to deal some damage after Martian Manhunter unexpectedly kicked the bucket there. But yeah, that'll be it for this one. That'll be it for this one. Now, moving on to the next team. So this was a little bit of a mistake. I think, actually, if I did use the League of Anarchy over here, this could have easily been a cleanup. I really think that would have been the case, but I decided to use the Beta Club Batman Ninja team, and this one might not really have the same outcome. But yeah, we'll still do our best. So, boy, since the introduction of the Dark Metal cards, like the League of Anarchy has literally passed in terms of damage the Batman Ninja team, even if you got Beta Club on the Batman Ninja team, and like the League of Anarchy doesn't have Beta Club. And I'm happy to see that, actually. I'm very happy to see that, because I don't have Beta Club on my secondary account, and a lot of people don't have. And League of Anarchy was never that good to begin with at using Beta Club and making full use of it. And now they are far better than a Beta Club using team, like the Bat Ninja team, so that's definitely a change for the better. You know what would be a change for the better? If they put the artifact chest back in the game with all the artifacts in the game currently. Like, it wouldn't even be so rough for them, because at this point there's so many artifacts and so many garbage to sort through. Like, every single pay-to-win artifact from the last contract is absolute trash, so if they would have made a chest with all the artifacts in there, and there would be like a 0.2% chance for Beta Club, well, I mean, that wouldn't be too high of a chance, but it would still be a chance in theory. Or at least a 0.5% chance. I mean, people are getting legendaries with 0.5% chance at points, so yeah. I don't know, man, I really wish they put the artifact chest back. I don't know if they ever will, but if they will in the future, the more they delay it, the worse it will get, because yet again, if you are to add all the artifacts, it's gonna be a lot of trash in there. But yeah, back to this fight. So, I don't think we're going to kill this dude. I really don't think. Like, I could try jump attacks, like jump attacks sometimes yield higher dot values, but it's quite rare, and we can't spam jump attacks to the extent at which we spam special trees, and I find it that if I try to do my gameplay so that I open myself to doing more jump attacks, I'm going to actually do less dot damage, because even if the jump attack hits on a high note, I'm going to lose little attack damage because of not hitting so constantly, so that's not really gonna be optimal here. But yeah, there you go. Tried it, not high dot. Tried it again. That's an okay dot, though definitely not the highest we got this fight. Another special train there. And yeah, this fight is getting close to the end. We sadly didn't manage to kill him, but we'll definitely take him on tomorrow morning. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like it, dislike it if you dislike it, comment down below if you got anything to say, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!
This is the future.